Jeremiah writes God's words in a book. When Jehoiakim was king, this word came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Take a roll of a book and write in it all the messages I have given you for the people of Israel and Judah and all the nations. Perhaps the people will seek forgiveness for their sins when they hear this book read. Jeremiah called Baruch to help him. Jeremiah spoke the words God had given, and Baruch wrote them on the scroll. The two men walked for a long time. Finally, the scroll was finished. Jeremiah said, "You know, I am not allowed in the temple anymore, so I can now read this book to the people there. You take it and read it in the temple on a special day, when there will be many people to hear. You tell them that these are the words of the Lord. When they hear these, maybe they will repent of their sins." Baruch obeyed him. One of the prince's sons was so impressed with the book that he hurried to the palace to tell the princess. He told all he could remember that Baruch had said. The princess was so excited that they sent for Baruch to come and read the book for them. Eagerly, the princess listened to every word, and how frightened they became when they heard that their country was captured because the people had forsaken God. They believed God's message. They must tell the king all these words, and they decided the princess will not show the king would obey Jeremiah's word. He might even be angry at Jeremiah and Baruch. In times past, the king had been very harsh with Jeremiah for speaking out against the sins of the country. Taking Jeremiah and hide, the princess told Baruch, "Let no one know you are where you are. Then we will tell the king about God's message in this book." The princess brought the book to King Jehoiakim as he sat before his blazing fireplace. Jehoiakim commanded that the book be read aloud. As only as 3 or 4 columns had been read, the king took his penknife, cut them off the scroll, and threw them into the fire. Except the princess and those who watched did not seem the least bit afraid. They did not take the words of the Lord seriously. They not burned the roll, the presents and baggage. They blatant did no good. Finally, the entire book had been burned. When Jeremiah learned what had happened, he told Baruch, "Take another roll and write in it all the words that were in the book Jehoiakim destroyed." The second book was longer than the first because Jeremiah wrote about Jehoiakim's punishment, and the words that Jeremiah wrote were true. Not long afterward, the great king of the Chaldeans came, and took many people of Judah away to be slaves in Babylon. King Jehoiakim was put in prison for many years.